folks, it's Dr. Groovy Scott Grove of GroovyMusicLessons.com here on my 1996 USA Greg Kerbo Petite 33 bass. I never get to use this bass to teach on. As you see, we have 33 frets of no fret markers. But I figured since everything was played pretty much in open position down here, 2 or 3 frets, we can get away with it. Those who want to see it closer up, you'll get to when I'm teaching the song, or you can see it. This away. Beauty, eh? Yes, 33 frets. You heard me right. Okay, the tune at the beginning was actually played by a guitar player, Mr. Ace Frehley of Kiss, on one of his songs while Gene was off playing actor out in Hollywood, and they did an album or 2 without him, and Ace and Paul played bass instead. Okay, so this is a song, the link to the song is below. It's called Torpedo Girl. Not a good song, but the bass part is interesting, and it was probably played with a pick, but it is a mirrored image to what the guitar is playing, which is why you hear that third in there so much. So if you play just a regular E chord like you would on a guitar, of course that's what the guitar thing is playing, and of course that's what Ace, being the proficient bass player that he is, would come up with. Okay, again, it's mirroring the guitar part. Reason I'm teaching this is because it sounds cool in other tunes. When my band many moons back was playing for Tommy Cash, which is Johnny Cash's brother, and also his son, and so forth. Whenever we would introduce the band, or Mr. Cash would introduce the band, we'd always play Torpedo Girl, and everybody doing solos. And so yeah, in the middle of a country show, we're doing a Kiss song. Nobody knew, we didn't tell them. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you're sitting there doing play that funky music. Okay, it's just nice. It sounds cool in there. So for anybody who's interested in checking it out, let's get on to it, and I'll throw a couple other parts in there for you too. It's just a neat groove. Okay, thanks for hanging out, giving you a closer look of the bass. It's got a single Bartolini in it, the 3-band EQ, 3-way voicing toggle switch, and a master volume, made out of what is called rock wood, which is not wood at all. Neither is the neck. We have the 5-bolt and your locking tuners up here. Again, this is a USA deal. Mr. Kerbo passed away, but made some amazing basses while he was around, and this is definitely one of them. Okay, so the lick on this thing was this. That's basically how she goes. Actually, that's exactly how it goes. Just played sloppily. Okay, so you have the low E. Now, you notice there's no fret markers, so we can get away with this. Low E, D string at the 2nd fret, and pull it off if you want to, or you can play it. Depending on how you want to do it, nice and staccato and playing every note is very cool. It depends on the effect you're looking for, but right now the notes are all you need. So low E, then the D string 2nd fret. You can do it pull off or nice and staccato and play each note. Now 2nd fret on the A. Playing everything, no pull-offs. Okay, now we're going to the open D. Okay? And it's really quick and staccato like that. Now we're going to hit the G string twice, the second time hammering on to the first fret. Okay? And yes, it does everything staccato like that. Okay, now the second time is the same as the same part as the first part of the lick, so that much of it anyway. Then we go from the D string, second fret, hammer on or not, I mean pull off or not. So from second fret to D, open, second fret of the A, open A, then to the G, which is on the low E string, third fret, with a little bit of bend towards the ground, then the low E. So slowly. So down here, I'm just playing typical stuff, only using my low E with my thumb. But I'm using a couple, 2-3 fingers. Okay? So if you can't see what's going on down there, I see that it's in the shadow. I went ahead and used all pull-offs there. But played staccato and playing every note. Is a lot cleaner sounding. Now on the intro I showed another part of it where it's not on the record. It goes like this, which I played. Since we have a high E all the way up here at the 9th fret on the G string, you just have to know that it's there. It's probably your last single dot. Okay, so the low E, 9th fret on the G, then our, okay. Now that's a hammer-on and a pull-off, a trill, if you will. Okay, so low E, high E, now the G string hammer-on, then 2nd fret on the D string. Then the same as we did before, but as a definite hammer-on. But the same returning lick that we did the second half of the first part. So twice. Now the other part. Which is how it's supposed to have been for me. It's not in the song that way, but I think it's kind of cool. You don't hear that kind of thing that often, but it sounds great. You know, you have stuff like play that funky music, you know. And, you know, throw that in there, or the rest of this for that matter. It just works. Okay. Now, for those of you who know the Torpedo Girl song, now that you've went and listened to it or will be listening to it. The verses are just simply A flat, A, straight down to D. Okay, when I say A, I mean we're on the 5th fret of the low E string. And now D, which is on the A string. And again. And again. Then back to our luck. For anybody who still needs the rest of this, we'll do it really about half speed. 2, 3, 4. And those who need it even slower, I'll do the same thing, but even slower. Half that speed. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there you go for that. And again, slow for the upper area. Okay. It's just a cool lick, I think. Do with it what you will. I'm glad you stayed here and checked out the little lesson. And again, hope you can use it in something. You guys play low, mean, and I've been Mean Joe Green Shirt. I need some rest. Good night. You guys take care. Bye-bye.